This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Does Guybrush have the charisma to get his former crewmates to jump on board? And can we get deal this whole situation with the mansion? Let's find out. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Escape from Monkey Island. In the last episode, we started our adventure, and it looks like Governor Marley has been presumed dead. Her mansion is deemed to be demolished, and she needs to get her life back in order, and we're just the man to help her do it. So let's see if we can convince these people to go on board. We already know the answer, but I wanted to show out the rest of the dialogue that you can choose for these guys. So,
treasure. Boatloads of treasure.
We're still waiting for the treasure you promised us the last time.
Oh, yeah. Well, how about...
Oh, yeah, didn't give him anything for that last time, so...
some lovely property off the coast of Booty Island.
Oh, that's rich. Everyone knows that a mysterious foreign investor has bought up all the real estate around Booty Island.
Well, how about... my undying and unconditional gratitude, baby.
What was that? Were you coming on to me?
Oh, icky.
Hey, I'm married.
Then quit using your picking up Winch's voice. It's creepy.
Sorry. Well, how about...
I don't think he ever said that ever, to anyone.
Come to think of it, I can't think of a good reason for you to join my crew.
Well, let us know when you think of one.
Okay.
I can't believe you guys won't rejoin my crew.
What incentive could we possibly have to risk our sanity in another of your mind-numbing quests?
Well, how about...
because it's funny and,
cushy government jobs.
Carla.
Of course, we already did that before, so I'm just skipping through that, so... Okay. Alright, let's check everything else before we continue on. There's if we want to leave town, we can actually go this way. I'm not going to do it yet, but...
Wow, that's one flexible merboy.
Oh, boy.
I suppose it would make a good lawn ornament, but it'd never fit in my pants. Wow, that's one flexible merboy.
It's all about in your pants there, Threepwood. But anyway, let's go back to the scum bar. Well, actually, we need to go to the harbor first at some point, so... actually, let's... Actually, I'll show you, what happens when we leave the Melee Town. Yeah, you can go, got quite a few places we can go to around here. But we want to go to the harbor first. Because there's something we want to grab here, so...
It says ship for sale.
Ah.
I'm not picking that up. I can't use this.
Oh.
This inner tube looks as though it's been subjected to unspeakable stresses. It's empty. I sure could go for a nice, refreshing grog right now. I'm not picking that up.
Oh.
I can't use this machine. I don't have any money. I can't use this. I'm not picking that up.
Now we have the popped inner tube, so put that in our inventory for now.
Probably a good idea to keep a couple of those near the grog machine.
Just in case. Doesn't that I know grog can destroy ghost pirates, but
Nobody needs saving at the moment.
well,
Nobody needs saving at the moment.
oh, that's a very rotund lady.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I need a ship.
How nice for you. And just what do you want me to do about it?
What did Guybrush take Marley's name? Well, I guess she is the more distinguished of the two, I guess.
Are you the harbor master?
No, I am the harbor mistress. My full title is Chief Assistant Shipyard Regulator, Harbor Operations, Melee Island, a division of Inter-Island Transportation Services.
Which means...
Which means I'm in charge of ship allocations on Melee Island.
So I'm a harbor master, basically. It's modern day where they have to make their job seem more fanciful than it actually is.
Baby, you can be in charge of my ships any day of the week.
What? Are you trying to seduce a government employee?
No. So, you're in charge of the ships. Kinda snooty for a glorified barnacle watcher, aren't you?
You're just jealous of my cushy government job. It would be even better if I didn't have to put up with the likes of you.
I've never worked for a government, so I don't know if it can be cushy. Depends on the job, I guess, so...
I'm commandeering a vessel.
Not so fast, mister. No boat leaves this harbor without my permission, and I see no reason to give you permission to take one of my boats.
But Stan said I could.
Name dropping won't get you a boat.
Stan's from the previous games, the guy who the merchant, yeah.
I'm married to the governor.
I heard she was dead.
Well, she does have her quiet moments, but she's alive and back on Melee and ready to govern.
Oh, so she's just been on vacation all this time, huh? That's nice. She won't be governor for long. I'm voting for Mr. Charles. He promised me a promotion.
Mr. Charles, huh?
Come on, just give me a boat.
The rules prohibit the shipyard regulator, that would be me, from lending a boat to anyone who does not have proper authority. That would be you.
Yeah.
How does that work again?
Okay, but remember, I'm not required to do this. As a civil servant and chief assistant shipyard regulator, I am here for your safety, not to be helpful. But if it'll make you go away, I'll tell you.
I can hardly wait.
I cannot and will not release a ship to any person, party, or entity that does not carry the authority of office or is otherwise important in their own right.
Oh,
What would it take to get you to look the other way?
I really hope that you aren't trying to bribe an employee of the Melee Island government. Not that I care what happens to you, but I really don't want to fill out the paperwork.
Bribing people just requires so much, man.
Come on, just this once? For me.
Not for you or anyone. Rules were meant to be followed. Just prove to me that you have the authority to requisition a ship, and I will follow procedure to supply one.
Isn't there some sort of loophole?
Nope. It's simple. Prove to me that you have the authority to requisition a ship, and I will follow procedure to supply one.
Never mind.
Now that I can do.
Leave me alone. Yeah.
You must be some kind of ship expert to land such an important and specialized job.
Nope. Don't know anything about them, and I can't stand sailing. I'm just paying my dues until I get a supervisor's job.
And that's government work for you, baby.
All this red tape is giving me a headache.
Don't say I didn't give you anything.
Alright, let me see. What was the... I'm trying to remember what the item was for inventory again. Okay, alright.
I don't think she'd like that.
Oh. Actually, we need to use this for somewhere else, so I don't actually want to have it on me, but... This isn't really one of those games where it gives you, like, a ton of unique dialogue for having used items and everything. Sometimes it does, but I don't recall all of them.
Down here.
Oh. Come on, there we go.
Now that's a fine-looking ship.
Well, it tells us right there.
I'm not picking that up. I can't use this.
Oh.
Deluxe.
Deluxe convertible.
I'm not picking that up. I don't think I can just take it. Sold. I'm not picking that up. I can't use this.
Sporty looking ship.
I'm not picking that up. I don't think I can just take it. This one looks like a nice ride.
Then we got the frilly pink boat. I wonder which boat we'll get.
That's the second most beautiful figurehead I've ever seen. Hey, she's got pierced ears. Why would anyone put earrings on a ship's figurehead?
People are weird, man.
I'm not picking that up. I'm not sure how I'd use this. I can see why this ship hasn't been sold.
Yeah, very gaudy.
I'm not picking that up. I can't use this.
I'm not a fan of the color pink. I just think it's too bright. I like colder colors or cooler colors like blue and stuff like that. Alright, that's really the only thing we need at this moment. There's other places we can go to, but right at this moment we just need to get that tube. So, you know what they say about the internet, it's a series of tubes. But anyway, let's head back to the scum bar. All those, like, flying everything around, like, doing all those darts and everything, we didn't really actually have to have them do all that. I just did that for fun. There's only one specific thing you want to do with them, but we'll do that here when we get a chance. Talk to Gregarious, yeah, horribly scarred, bartender.
The human body is a beautiful thing, most of the time. Ooh.
Yeah, I need to bleach my eyes after that thing.
I'm not picking that up. I can't use this.
Yeah, paint me like one of your French women, but not a French woman that's eaten the whole all of France.
Hail and hello, oh master of all things grog-like.
What can I do for you, Mr. Marley?
Threepwood.
Ah, right. Sorry about that, Mr. Threepwood.
This place is quieter than a crypt full of mines.
Isn't it a crying shame? It's been that way since that Australian blew into town.
Australian?
Aye. A scurrilous Australian land developer who's been using strong-arm tactics to buy up all the land on Melee Island. Half of our regular clientele have been driven off island by the no-good scoundrel.
Wow.
So that's how you beat pirates, huh?
Do you know anything more about this Australian developer?
not really. I'd surely love to give him a piece of my mind, though.
How'd you like to join a crew of courageous pirates on a dangerous quest?
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Great.
But I should really check with my boss first. Hey, boss!
What?
Can I have a few days off to join Mr. Threepwood here on a swashbuckling adventure?
Are you out of your grog-addled mind? No.
I guess I can't go. Damn.
You gotta do what the boss says.
You got any snacks?
I've got some pretzels.
Well, that seems harmless enough.
Yep. The Scumbar's famous kudu jerky pretzels.
Ooh. Got anything else?
Not really.
Okay, let's have some.
Sorry, can't give you any.
What? Why did you...
That drunk at the table over there, he has the last basket.
Can't you give them to me without a basket?
Sorry, it's Scumbar policy.
Aw, man.
Are you sure I can't have just a few pretzels?
You really don't want to carry these babies around in your bare hands.
You're probably right.
That's the spirit. See if the inebriated fellow over there will see fit to give you some.
We gotta get that cannon guy away from his cannon, so.
Grog me, barkeep.
Why, I'd be glad to. After you show me some ID.
What? I'm the governor's husband, so.
ID? I don't got to show you no stinking ID.
You do if you want any grog.
No, really, grog me.
No, really. ID.
Since when do groggeries check for ID?
Since unscrupulous Australian developers started trying to get our grog license revoked.
Oh, that thing, huh?
No, really, grog me.
No, really. ID.
I left it in my other pants.
Well, either you change your pants or you don't get any grog.
But I like these pants.
Well then, no grog for you.
I'm not sure which is my favorite look for Threepwood. The second game has a pretty good design with the blue coat and everything like that.
No, really.
No,
What, don't I look like I'm 14?
actually, you look like you're about 15. But we're carding anyone who looks under 23 just to be safe.
Isn't Threepwood, after all these years of being in the game, I think he starts out at like 18 or something like that, or 19 if I remember correctly. So, well, I guess it hasn't been 3 years since the series started, so.
I've got troubles.
Like what?
The government is trying to blow up my house.
Well, that's a crying shame, Mr. Threepwood.
Yeah, if anyone's gonna blow up my house, it should be me.
Yeah, it's our God-given right as Americans, dang it.
I haven't got a crew to take me to Lucre Island.
You know, there's probably a pirate or two hanging around that could be coaxed into joining your crew.
Yeah, I wonder who that'd be.
I need a ship to take me to Lucre Island.
You might want to try the Melee Island Municipal Shipyards.
Does Stan still work there?
Oh, no. The whole place is run by the harbor mistress these days.
Harbor mistress?
All right? She's very by the book. Although, she does have her tender side.
If her tender side is anything like the painting behind you, I don't want to see it.
Pretty much, yeah, when you think about it, so.
Where'd you say I could find a ship?
The Melee Island Municipal Shipyards.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, with the government worker, so.
On second thought, I hate listening to myself whine.
You and me both, brother.
Are you sure you can't join my crew?
I'll check. Hey, boss!
Don't even think about it, bucko.
He sounds pretty adamant.
Well, we're gonna have to do some other work to get him to go if we wanted to get him to go, but anyway.
I've got to go.
Right, well, do that.
Yeah. I can't hold it in any longer. Alright. Take a look at who else is around here. Crusty Sailor, huh? Yep.
I'm not picking that up. Hi there, scruffy-looking pirate person. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. What's your name?
Cheese. Ignatius Cheese.
Oh, okay.
What big arms you have, Mr. Cheese.
The better to insult arm wrestle with, Mr. Threepwood.
Yeah. Well, good. There's something going on with your eye there in your outfit, but
Don't you mean insult sword fighting?
Nay, while you were away, the insult sword fighting paradigm became attached to a host of other pirate pastimes.
Paradigm?
Well, nowadays you can't throw a dart or play a game of checkers without being expected to toss in a withering bon mot.
I think I tossed a bon mot in a food fight once.
My particular speciality is insult arm wrestling, which I use to defend my bar from hostile takeovers.
oh. Did they say the Australian was really good at insults? Could be nice to have someone like that working for us.
Tell me again about this thing you call insult arm wrestling.
I thought I'd made myself clear. It's just like insult sword fighting, but with arm wrestling.
Ah,
It's really evolved over the years, it seems like.
wait a minute. Your name is I Cheese?
I,
Cheese?
I.
I'm sorry, but I just can't get over the absurdity of your name.
Well, if you say so, Mr. Threepwood.
I'll have you know that the Threepwood name has a long and noble history.
So does mine.
Well, I mean, back in the day, people were named for their professions, so that's why you get people that are called, like, you know, carpenter and, you know, banker and stuff like that back in the day, so.
I'd like to hear about the long and noble history of the Cheese family.
Aye, it'd be my pleasure. Naturally, no discussion of my family would be complete without mentioning my great-great-grandfather, who single-handedly revolutionized the art of roadside carriage wheel repair.
Who was that?
Are you daft? Have you never heard of Jack Cheese?
I don't ride many carriages in my line of work. Sorry.
Ooh.
Tell me more about the family Cheese.
Well, there's my great-uncle.
What's he famous for?
He's a renowned holy man who remains steadfastly neutral in any conflict.
Let me guess. Swiss cheese?
Ah, so you've heard of him.
Cheese humor, don't you? You gotta love it.
Tell me more about the family Cheese.
My brother is starting to make a name for himself.
Really? What does he do?
He sings depressing autobiographical songs.
Give me a second. Blue cheese.
You really know your cheeses.
I don't know. I only know a handful of cheeses.
Tell me more about the family Cheese.
My great-great-great-aunt was legendarily ugly.
How ugly was she?
Well, she was so ugly that men turned to stone at the sight of her.
Wait a minute, nope, I'm drawing a blank.
I can't say as I blame you. Not too many folks remember Gorgonzola cheese.
I think I've heard enough about your family.
Ooh.
It's been nice chatting, but I've got to see a man about a monkey.
Okay, well, let's talk
Hello
about
again,
that.
Mr. Cheese.
Yes.
How would you like to join my crew of mighty pirates, Mr. Cheese?
And what, pray tell, might I be finding myself doing if I joined this crew of mighty pirates?
Oh, Well, we need to get, it's the wife's lawyers, but we're gonna do the other ones.
You'd be helping a band of bloodthirsty brigands sack a small fishing village.
Ah, that doesn't sound too manly. Any girly pirate can loot a defenseless fishing community.
Are you sure you don't want to join my crew of mighty pirates?
Well, I don't know. What kind of pirating would I be doing?
Like I said, we're planning to plunder a piscatorial port.
Pshaw.
Are you sure you don't want to join?
Well, I don't know.
You'd be looking for sunken treasure with a group of cutthroat killing machines.
Sunken treasure hunts are for thieves and scallywags, Junior. Real pirates keep their treasure.
I guess that's true.
Are you sure?
Well, I don't.
As I mentioned, we'll be scouring seabeds for soggy stolen shekels.
Sorry, that sounds sort of stupid.
Like alliteration.
Are you sure you don't?
Well, I don't know.
Let me think about that for a moment.
Sure, take your time.
Okay, anyway.
Are you sure?
Well, I don't.
It's about the wife, lawyers.
You'd be traveling to Lucre Island with a crew of Cretinous buccaneers to meet with my wife's lawyers.
Now, that sounds like a worthy mission for a mighty pirate navigator like myself.
Really?
Aye, the seas around Lucre Island are very treacherous and can only be navigated by a skilled sailor. I'd love to face that challenge, but
But what?
I can't.
Why not? Is your keister glued to that chair?
Well, yes, now that you mention it, it is. But that's not why I can't go, Mr. Wizened Pirate.
Well, then why?
Because if I leave my bar for too long, it'll be stolen out from under me.
You're the owner of the scum bar?
I, the one and only.
What makes you think that the scum bar is going to be stolen?
Well, it's like this. I've been fighting off a hostile takeover bid from an Australian land developer.
Come again?
You heard me. A greedy Australian is making a grab for my bar.
With guns and swords and cannons?
Worse, with insults, jibes, and mockeries. It's taken all of my insult arm wrestling skill to keep him at bay.
Gosh. If it weren't for the whole wife being declared dead thing, I'd say that was the strangest thing I'd heard all week. Is there something I could do to convince you to navigate my ship to Lucre Island?
I'm open to persuasion. What do you have in mind?
I was kind of hoping that you'd cave in due to my incessant nagging.
Kid, I've been married for 30 years.
So?
So there's one thing I'm immune to. It's incessant, high-pitched nagging.
Oh yeah, my grandparents were just like that, at least on my dad's side anyway. They would always, like, not all the time, but they'd yell at each other like all the time, and you think they'd hate each other, but no, they loved each other, but that's just the way they treated each other after all those years. You could tell that there was something behind it. You should watch videos of old couples arguing, ones that actually still together. It's pretty humorous, but yeah, nagging is one of those things, so.
Are you sure there's nothing I can do to convince you to navigate my ship to Lucre Island?
I'm open to persuasion. What do you...
Skip that, so.
I haven't got a clue.
Well, let me know when you got one.
Okay, well, we have to insult arm wrestle
Are
him.
you sure?
I'm a...
If I beat you at insult arm wrestling, will you be my navigator?
That's an interesting proposition, Threepwood.
It is? I mean, of course it is.
How about this? If you beat me, I'll be your navigator.
Great.
But only if you teach me some new insults.
Agreed.
Well then, let's see what you've got.
Okay, so there's quite a few insults you can give him to teach him. There's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's 15 different insults and conversations you can have with them. So, yeah, look at all the different ones you can choose from. I don't want to play anymore. You're not very nice, dummy. You suck. You're a big poopy head. I love some of the flagrant ones, so...
You're a big poopy head.
You're really not trying very hard, are you? My 98-year-old grandmother has bigger arms than you.
And then you have to do an insult to him. So you could give him a thing. It's like when you do sword fighting in the previous games. You just have to learn certain insults and give him new insults. So, and I like how it has some of the old ones too. I give up. You can repeat that. How appropriate to fight like a cow. Yeah, I'm shaking. I'm rubber, you're glue. Oh yeah, I'm shot. But
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Today, by myself, 12 people I've beaten.
I like the cow one because that's referenced ever since the beginning of the game. So at least the people who wrote this still remembered some of the old stuff. So
I am rubber, you are glue.
Ha ha! I win. Come back later when you're feeling up to the challenge.
the chair just disappeared.
Hello again, Mr. Cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
I challenge you to another round of insult arm wrestling, you big-armed freak.
Very well. If you win, I'll be your navigator.
You're on.
Your chair just pops up. Okay, so we'll start it myself, so.
Today by myself, 12 people I've beaten.
From the size of your gut, I guess they were eaten. I'm gonna put your arm in a sling.
Okay. Why are you studying to be a nurse?
Why? You studying to be a nurse?
Okay, then we do another one. So basically, it's until we can get questions that he doesn't have the answer for.
I've got muscles in places you've never even heard of.
Oh, how appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Oh, huh. I didn't expect him to almost beat him already, so.
Give up now or I'll crush you like a grape.
I would if it would stop your whining. I've out-wrestled octopuses with these arms.
Let's see, this one. I'm sure. Let's see. I might not have that one yet. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's No, that's it. Yeah, I'm sure that spineless creatures everywhere are humbled by your might.
I'm sure that spineless creatures everywhere are humbled by your might. Your knuckles I'll grind into a splintery paste.
I am rubber. You are glue.
I'm surprised I'm almost like most of the time I'm almost beating him, so.
My 98-year-old grandmother has bigger arms than you.
Yeah, but we both got better bladder control than you do. Do I see quivers of agony dance on your lip?
Let's see. Let's see. It's laughter on this one.
It's laughter that's caused by your feathery grip.
I'm trying to show off most of the dialogue if I can, so.
I'm gonna put your arm in a sling.
Why? Are you studying to be a nurse? My stupefying strength will shatter your armor into a million pieces.
This one's about, yeah.
I'm surprised you can count that high.
Well, there's no reason to do the same insult he gave to me, so.
People consider my fists lethal weapons.
I am rubber. You are glue.
Only once have I met such a coward.
I am rubber. You are glue.
I won.
You did. Fair and square. Congratulations. You got yourself a navigator.
Okay, so some of the insults I didn't have were, I think I did the one that was beaten. Let's see, today by myself, 12 people I've beaten. By the size of your gut, I guess they were eaten. I've got muscles in places you never heard of. Too bad none of them are in your arms. Let's see. Hey, look over there. Yeah, I know. It's a three-headed monkey, which is a reference to the first game. Your knuckles all grinded to splintery paste. I thought that bean dip had a strange taste. Your arms are no bigger than fleas I've met, so that's why you're scratching. I'd go see a vet. People consider my fists lethal weapons. Sadly, your breath should be equally reckoned. Only once have I met such a coward. He must have taught you everything you know, which I think that's from a previous game, too. You're the ugliest creature I've seen in my life. I'm surprised you never gazed at your wife. Let's see, I think that might be it. Yeah, that's all the ones. There might be some other ones, but that's pretty much it. So, okay, so we got cheese in our group we just need a boat, though, so.
Perfect for popcorn. There's no way that's gonna fit in my pants. Someone's gonna be upset when they see what their mast was used for. I'm not planning on starting any fires.
What kind of man are you?
Not even a life preserver will save what lies beyond that door. I don't see anyone drowning anything other than their sorrows. This fish has seen better days. I'm not picking that up.
There's the pretzels.
It says, "Happy birthday." No, it's probably the only thing this poor guy has to his name.
Ouch.
No. Kudu jerky pretzels.
Let's just take it, right?
I guess he doesn't want anyone taking his birthday pretzels.
Yeah. Oh, it's his birthday. I feel bad. But we still need those pretzels, though.
Hi there, fellow swashbuckler. What's the word on the street? Got any more juicy nuggets of info? How would you like to join my crew on a dangerous piratey mission? We'll be searching the seven seas for sunken treasure. I'll take that as a no, then. Are you sure you don't want to join my crew? We'll be pillaging a small coastal village. Are you sure you don't want...
Estonia?
We'll be heading to Lucre Island to meet with my wife's lawyers. You're right. That does sound sort of silly when I say it out loud. Are you...
Just no.
Let me get back to you on that.
By the way, you can't get him on your team, but that's still funny anyway.
What's that you're drinking?
What would he do?
So, what are you drinking now? Say, mind if I have some of your pretzels?
No, they ain't have any.
You look like a busy man. I'll let you get back to your self-destructive binge drinking.
Hey, this is rated T, buddy. Oh, wait. I guess we could say that, so.
Hey, stay out of the kitchen, you sissified sea urchin.
Why don't people ever want me to go into the kitchen?
Was it the first game? No, was it the second game? I tried. There was a game where you actually went to the. Actually, the second game had. I think the first game had it too, which is the joke. But yeah. Okay. Anyway, we gotta get those pretzels. So.
Ahoy, mateys!
Buzz up, buzzard breath.
Yeah, can't you see we're busy here?
You're in a bar. You're playing darts. This is busy?
Listen, we're playing for the...
Yeah, unless you...
Which you aren't.
Okay, these are the same as before. So.
Why aren't you playing insult dart throwing?
The official Tri-Island Dart Throwing Semi-Professional League rulebook clearly states all dart competitions must be won by dart throwing skill, not by any other means such as bribery, insults, threats, or otherwise.
Who's winning?
Right now, we're in it.
Okay, I think I asked most of this stuff the first time. So.
Would you strapping young specimens like to join my pirate crew?
I would, but what?
Actually,
Okay, that's the same as before.
Why are there so many holes in...
Those are from...
Yeah.
No.
Okay, we need to have him hit that balloon.
I bet you can't hit that balloon over there.
Here goes nothing. Ah! Oops.
Impressive.
I guess it freaked him out so much he passed out. I'm not sure. So.
Well, I guess I'll be shoving off now.
Are you still here?
Okay. But anyway, that's what we needed to do. Is we needed to basically conk him out by surprising the crap out of him. Ah, I'm going too fast. Yeah, I really don't like the controls in this game. I don't know why they couldn't just done a simple point and click from before, but.
Hey, how's the weather down there?
Yeah, he's out. So out like a light.
Kudu jerky pretzel. I guess you won't be needing these anymore.
Put those back in my inventory. Okay. So we got that. So let's get out of here. Okay, let's get rid of the catapult guy. We've got the item to help us do that, so. You have to run all the way back to the mansion. Okay, you know how he said he had to use the cactus for practice? We're gonna find a way to make
Let's try 49.
make sure to use something in our okay. Let's see. Popped inner tube. Put that on the cactus.
Not a bad piece of modern art, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, we're basically turning it into a slingshot, so. Alright.
Excuse me.
What?
Let's see.
How would you like to join my crew of mighty pirates?
I'd love to, but I can't. My contract...
Okay, we already done all that. I was just double checking to make sure.
You seem like...
Thanks.
Okay. Anyway, let's give him the pretzels.
Hey there. Here, I brought you some kudu jerky pretzels.
Really? Thanks. I really appreciate this.
You're welcome. You know, you could thank me by not chucking big old boulders at my house.
I could, but I won't. Now leave me alone for a minute while I eat these.
Oh, ungrateful.
Okay, put those back in. Now let's mess with his catapult.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
You totally messed up my catapult. What you trying to do to me? You're killing me over here. Well, guess I'm gonna have to start over at my calibration cactus over there. Get out of my way.
I hope this works.
There. It's recalibrated to the cactus. Let's try it. Fire! What the?
Now?
Ha! I can't believe you did that. Do you have any idea what those things cost? They don't grow on trees, you know.
Guess what?
I'm still dead.
But don't worry, I'll love you even after rigor mortis sets in.
We've been gone so long, they didn't think I was coming back. So those numbskulls at City Hall declared me dead at sea.
What about me? Did they say anything about me?
No. Then they decided to sell all my belongings and destroy the mansion.
That's terrible. Did they sell any of my stuff?
And the worst part is, they've ordered a new election for the office of governor.
Maybe I should run.
So far, there's only one candidate. And you know the old slogan, where there's only one candidate, there's only one
choice.
Who are you?
The name, Mr. Threepwood, is Charles L. Charles. But you can call me the next governor of Melee Island.
You can't be the governor, I'm the governor. And it's a lifetime term.
Well, that's the rub, isn't it? You've been declared dead.
So I've heard. How did that happen?
Who can say? Perhaps if you'd spent a little more time governing, and less time gallivanting all over the Tri-Island area with your pet monkey, the good citizens of Melee wouldn't have come to the mistaken conclusion that you were pushing up the petunias.
Wait a second. Was I the pet monkey in that last sentence?
Okay, we get it. You're running for governor. But why destroy my mansion?
Oh, that. When you died, the mansion became the property of the state. As a favor to me, the future governor of Melee Island, the town elders contracted a demolition firm.
That's me.
To destroy this outdated bourgeois symbol of the elitist piratocracy.
But why?
Because the days of pirate princesses ruling from secluded mansions are over, my friend.
They are?
Indeed they are, lad. If the Melee Island of tomorrow is to prosper, it must be governed by a man of the people. A man unafraid to mingle with the common folk. A man who won't hide in a mansion guarded by vicious piranha poodles.
A man like you?
Precisely.
He makes a lot of sense, Elaine. I never did like those poodles.
Guybrush!
Well, I've got hands to kiss and babies to shake. Ta!
Something fishy about that guy.
Really? I thought he smelled more like a rotting corpse.
I've got another plan.
With maybe a hint of oregano.
Guybrush!
Yes, dear?
I'm going back to City Hall to run against Charles.
Woohoo! How can I help?
Go to Lucre Island to talk to the family lawyers.
But why? I destroyed the catapult.
Yes, dearest, I know. But with that demolition order hanging over the mansion, another catapult could come at any moment. We need the kind of restraining order that only my family lawyers can provide.
But I want to come up with clever campaign slogans and do ops research.
Guybrush, love of my life, I'm a politician. Let me do what I do best. I'll let you do what you do best.
What's that?
Sailing around the Tri-Island area on seemingly pointless errands.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? Oh, what I meant to say was venturing into troubled waters on dangerous quests.
Well, okay then. That's more like it.
Okay. I'm off to start my campaign. Don't spend too much time on Lucre Island, dearest.
Huh. Well, you know what? The interesting question about all this is who was that man? He sounded very familiar, but the other question is how did that thing explode? There's no gas in it. But anyway. Alright, let's try to see if we can get off this island because we don't have a boat or allies. So let's go into the mansion. Now we can't, now that we've gotten rid of the catapult, we can go into the mansion.
We don't own many coats in these tropical climes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so.
But you're wearing a coat there, Guybrush. Talking about a governor's mansion, it looks like it's a Casbah of romance, it looks like.
Groovy banner. For some reason, it makes me want to ride a hog. Elaine would kill me if I got dirt on her family banner. Elaine would kill me if I got dirt on her family banner. This clock appears to be stuck at 6:10. The pendulum isn't moving either. Maybe we're stuck in some kind of temporal anomaly where time stands still forever!
Or maybe the clock hasn't been wound in 3 months.
That could work too.
I'm trying to remember, wasn't there a puzzle in one of the previous games about setting the clock to 6:10, or am I thinking of another LucasArts game?
Nah, it'd be stupid to carry around this clock just to keep time. I mean, it's not even running.
Yeah, I've heard worse reasons. There's the family banner there. Oh, check the chess set.
I love chess, especially the horsies. I've got no time for easily mastered games like chess.
Oh yeah, chess is so easy to master.
I've always wondered what was behind the mansion. Now I know. It's locked. I've always wondered what was behind the mansion. Now it's a government paper of some sort.
Ooh. Let's grab that. We need that for our Otis and Carla.
I like this kind of commode better than the one in the bathroom. The one made of porcelain.
We still don't know why he hates porcelain so much.
Nah, most of this stuff is Elaine's. I wouldn't want to deprive her of her favorite trinkets. Elaine really loves these plates for some reason.
Fine china, huh?
Don't even think about touching the china, Guybrush.
Who's touching it? I'm not touching it. No, sir, not me.
Wives in their china, man. Don't even think about it, man.
How could a mere painting capture the essence of my love?
Oh, that's so sweet, Guybrush. Now get back to work.
Yes, dear.
That picture of Elaine looks like it's from the first or second game or something like that.
This is hardly a wallet-sized picture. No, that sofa doesn't have enough lower back support. Wouldn't want to end up becoming a hunchback and looking abnormal. I'm a pirate, not a furniture mover.
Yet. Maybe later.
It's a portrait of Elaine's grandfather, Horatio T. Marley. This must have been painted years before his yacht was sucked into a whirlpool off the coast of Australia 20 or so years ago. Never to be seen again. I don't think Elaine would appreciate me taking down her coveted family portraits.
Good guess.
I thought you ran into... no, that was someone else who said he knew Marley. Was it a hermit tooth rot or whatever?
No way. Pirates don't plant trees.
Up with trees.
Wow, this plant is really resilient. We haven't watered it since we left.
Yeah, some plants are like that.
Hey, it's Elaine as a little kid with Grandpa Marley. Oh, how cute.
Don't make me get out your baby pictures.
But honey, you don't have any of my baby pictures.
No, but I have some of you crying after you got smacked in the head.
This would be great to have hanging on my wall. Oh, wait, it is hanging on my wall.
Man, Guybrush is so whipped.
The header says, Melee Government Employment Contract.
Here's another thing we need to grab. The government contract thing. Talk to Elaine here in a second. Yeah, she only appears if we get rid of the catapult to do quite a few of the puzzles. No. Ah, man. I really don't like moving around this game.
Right. It's the door to the kitchen.
Can't go into the kitchen, though. Wait, actually, I didn't try to use the use function. I think he said the same thing if I use the use function on it.
I would, but for some reason Elaine has locked it up.
Yeah, I can't go into kitchens. You caused too much trouble there, Guybrush.
This is no time to sleep. I've heard of homes away from home, but that would be ridiculous. It's the door to our bedroom.
What goes on there? Well, depending on your views, nothing. But anyway.
Hello, my little plunder bunny.
What are you doing here, Guybrush?
What was I supposed to be doing?
Have you been drinking grog again?
Sometimes.
Maybe a little. Is that so wrong?
There's a time and a place for everything, Guybrush. Now pay attention. Now, while I concentrate on running for re-election, you're going to get yourself to Lucre Island. And once there, you will visit with the Marley family lawyers. And you'll work with them to find a legal way of saving the mansion from Charles's demolition goon. Got it?
What was the plan?
Honey, please pay attention this time. Now, while I concentrate on running for re-election, you're going to get yourself to Lucre Island. And once there, you will visit with the Marley family lawyers. And you'll work with them to find a legal way of saving the mansion from Charles's demolition. Got it?
Okay, that's the same as before.
What was...
Honey, now...
Okay,
and you got it?
any other dialogue, so...
Did you see the way I rid us of that cataclysmic catapult?
I always knew you had it in you to destroy heavy machinery, my chaotic little pet. Unfortunately, that's only a stopgap measure. We have to find a more permanent solution.
We could move away and leave this mess for someone else.
But I like living here. Besides, it's probably just as messed up everywhere else.
We could make a public offering of the island and retire on the proceeds.
You mean like Melee.com? That's stealing, even for pirates.
Remember the .com bubble? This game does.
We could launch a full-scale attack on City Hall. Hold the town hostage, I say. Arr!
That's not very civilized, Honey Bear. Besides, I wouldn't want you to get hurt. I'm too young to be a widow. Thanks for trying to help, Guybrush, but I think we need to stick to the current plan.
I'll get right on it. I'm having a little trouble getting a ship.
What kind of trouble?
I can't find one.
We live on an island, Guybrush. There ought to be a ship around here somewhere.
Yes, that makes sense.
I don't think you're applying yourself to the task.
You mean I can't just float through this adventure?
Here, take this. It should give you an air of authority.
What's this doohickey?
It's the official gubernatorial symbol of Melee Island. It conveys the authority of the office of governor. It also gets the holder into some pretty great parties.
A true pirate doesn't need some gubernatorial symbol to prove he commands respect.
Yes, well, all the same, I think you'd better take it.
All right. Oh, does this mean I get to run the island now? I've got some revolutionary ideas about subsidized childcare.
Just give it back the minute you return from Lucre Island.
Oh, okay.
Nobody wants to be on my crew.
Ask nice and don't make any ridiculous promises.
Yeah, you should use that in your campaign.
I'll leave the crew selection to you, my dearest, and you can leave the campaign management to me. Is there anything else?
Can I have some money?
Why?
I'm not sure, but it always seems as though I could use a few hundred pieces of 8 on my adventures.
Well, I'd like to help, sweetheart, but we're kind of strapped for cash right now. Besides, what happened to your monthly allowance?
I blew it all gambling on spitting contests on Booty Island.
Well, then I'm sorry, my dear. It's time you learned an important lesson about budgeting.
Oh, shucks.
So he went back. I thought he won that game last time, but anyway.
I really think I'll need some money on this trip.
Not until you learn how to spend your money responsibly.
Nobody wants to be on my crew.
I really don't have time to help you with that. Is there anything else?
I'll let you concentrate on your campaign.
Thanks.
Okay. So let's put this back up. So we need to take a look at those pictures we got. So the government contract form.
The header says Melee Government Employment Contract.
Okay, let's have Elaine sign this.
What's this for?
I'm not sure. I just have a hunch that a signed government contract might be useful.
All right, let me sign it.
But I thought she wasn't the governor right now or whatever. I guess it still works. Yeah, because the whole being dead thing and all that. Okay, put that one up. And then we've got the other letter we got.
Dearest, I thought we agreed that you wouldn't be spreading your messy inventory over our nice clean floor.
Sorry, honey. This will only take a moment.
I forgot she actually says that legitimately.
The header says Melee Government Employment Contract. Cushy edition.
Okay, we need to have her sign this too, so. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Need to go to her.
Another contract?
Just to be safe.
Well, so much for my status as a reform candidate. All right, let me sign it.
At least she doesn't fight us on this. Okay, so yeah, I need her to sign that. I don't know if she has any dialogue if we could give her pretzels.
Elaine?
Yes?
Want a kudu jerky pretzel?
This is no time for snack foods, Guybrush.
No.
I don't think she'd like that.
Okay, anyway, put that back up. Alright, looks like we've made some progress, got rid of that catapult, but now we need to get the Lucre item, so we got to get ourselves a boat and some crew members and make our way to the Island of Lawyers. Oh, what joy. But find out what happens next time in the next episode of Escape from Monkey Island. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, I'll see you next time.